Good afternoon, everyone. Today I welcome back to training section of data analysis, and what we are interested in today is how we can use Microsoft Excel to run data analysis without SPSS, eView, SAS, and others. And that's what we are going to do with your Microsoft Word. Probably if you have installed Microsoft Word 2016, you can run your descriptive analysis, correlation analysis, regression analysis, t-test analysis. That's what we are interested to do today. And let's go see. Let's say this is your Microsoft Excel, and how do we install the data analysis panel? You go to your file, that's your file. You move down to options, you move down to options, you move down to options, you move down to options. In that your option, you see you move down to advanced. Can you see now? That's advanced. In that your advanced, you move down to this scroll. You scroll down to, now you see under that advanced I have a edit. You can edit there, but that's not where we are going. You click down, you have cut and paste, you have all this. I'm going to where I have data per panel. Okay, you see, you can do it there. How your formula, we should click it there. Display option for the worksheets, you see it there. Okay, display option for worksheet, that one is workbook, you see there. I'm going to, that's formula. Enable more treated calculations, you click it, is that taken? Okay, now general, after general, I need see data. This is data now, you see now. Disable undo data, yes. Now which one do I need? I want enable data analysis, add in power pivot, power fill, and 3D map. You click on it like this and you click OK. Alright, so when you are done with that, you have your data analysis panel. Now, how do you get data analysis? You know, we have file menu, we have home, we have insert, we have page layout, we have formula, we have data. Then under that data, click on data, and once you click on that data analysis add in, yes, you will see data analysis here. Once you click that data analysis, from the option given to you, you will see the data analysis. Can't you see now? Yes, that's data analysis, and this is a software. The two will come up like that. Mainly you click on enable data analysis panel. Therefore, this is what I have now. I want to run this. I want to run this for analysis. I want to run descriptive. I want to run regression, correlation, and t-test. Now, okay. Now this data I've entered, probably the one I got from SRT bulletin. I have GDP. I have trade. I have import, I have export. All right, now I want you to listen carefully now. Okay, what do I want to run? Let me run descriptive first. Descriptive. Now I have your data. Probably you've entered your data, then you click data analysis. This data analysis box will come out. This is what you can do. ANOVA, you can do ANOVA simple factor, ANOVA two factor with replication, ANOVA two factor without replication, correlation, covariance, discrete assist, exponential smoothing, F-test two sample for variance, Fourier analysis, histogram, moving average, random number generation, rank and percentile, regression, sampling, t-test pair two sample for means, t-test two sample assuming equal variance, t-test two sample assuming unequal variance, set test two sample for means. That's what you can do with this your excel with data analysis. The only challenge we have here is that like in SPSS or EView, you can code probably when you have a nominal scale that you can say, okay, boys 1, girls for 2, then you can enter. But here we cannot allow that. The only thing you need to do is to just put your value direct 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't code anything here. It's not like SPSS or if you are not going to code anything here like SPSS. No, but your data must be entered in numeric data. In the numeric data. Okay. Now, if I need, let's start with a descriptive statistics. You click on it and you say okay. When you say okay, you see now it's telling me that which descriptor do I want. Now look at this place. Let me unclick this. Now this where input your range. Look at it. This input the range of what you want to analyze. The descriptor, the input your range. Now to input your range, this place, you just click on this one. It will appear. You see now, mainly I click on that A1, the cell address A1. It say $sign A $1, then column where do I want $$1, then you click that one, $1 to $1. You see now, you see all those variables that I selected. That is $sign A $1, column $D, that's D is D now, $sign D from $16, that's it, D to 16. Therefore, now labeling in the first row. The label in the first row, this is the first row. GDP, trade, import and export. That is what we write out for you as we are looking for descriptive analysis. I click that. I want that one to appear. If you didn't click that, it will not appear. You say okay. Now this is what you will do. Do you want output range from F? He said yes. This is F. $sign F $1. I want to start from this place. If I want it in a new worksheet, I click on this one. It will appear in a new worksheet. If I want a new workbook to open another workbook for me, it will. If I click there, it will happen in a new workbook. But I want the same sheet. Let's say output range. That is, I want my answer from F1, and this is my F1. This place is my F1. Okay. Now summary of statistics. Do I want summary of statistics? Yes. I click now. Okay. You see now. This is the result. This is the result. Now this is what we have now. Now this is the GDP. That's the first one variable. The trade, the import and export. Now what he has done, he has calculated the mean, the standard error, the median, the mode, the standard deviation, the sample variance, the kurtosis, the skewness, the range, the minimum, the maximum, the sum, the count. All the number the variable used is 15 apart from the first row label. You see now, that's why counting 15. Now the mean of the GDP I enter is 388.302 all along. The standard error, the median, the mode, he said there is no mode. Now the standard deviation, I have it here. The sample variance, I have it here. The kurtosis, I have it here. The skewness, the range and everything for GDP values. For trade as well, I have it here too. The mean for trade, the standard error for trade, the median for trade, the mode for trade, the standard deviation for trade, the sample variance for trade, the kurtosis, the skewness, the range, the minimum, the maximum, the sum, and the count, the total number of the variable enter under the trade. Likewise, the mean for import is this, the standard error, the median, the mode, the standard deviation, sample variance, kurtosis, skewness, the range, the minimum, the maximum, the sum and the count. Likewise, the export, this is the mean for exports. That's the mean. That's on standard error. That's median. That's mode, standard deviation, sample variance, kurtosis, the skewness, range, minimum, maximum, sum, and count. These are the descriptive statistics you can run with your Microsoft Excel without SPSS. And if you copy these variables and put it in SPSS, the same value you are going to get. The same value. That's it here now. Now that is descriptive analysis. This one is now descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis. That's descriptive analysis for us. That's descriptive analysis. That's descriptive analysis. Okay, let's move further. Let's try regression analysis. Regression analysis. Now, my regression analysis, I will still go and I will go. Firstly, click on data on the panel, on the menu bar. You click it, data. Then after that one, you go to the extreme hand here. You click data analysis, and you have it here. Now let's go to regression. Regression. This regression. You click OK. Alright, now see this one, input Y range, input X range. Now the input Y range, that Y range is your dependent variable, while your S are independent, and here are independent is trade, import, and export, while dependent variable is GDP. Therefore, for that Y, you write what you want for that Y. That is this Y, okay, down to the, you see, that is $8, $1 to $8 to $16. That is my dependent variable. Now, the range of X, that is independent. I want to use maybe only 2 out of them. Maybe probably I want to use only trade only. Then for S, you click on it like this. Then you come to the trade. That trade, okay. Use your scroll. That's it now. That's it. That is my independent variable. If I want more, let me finish this one first. Okay. Then the label. I need label. I click on label. Now, where do I want my results? Where the label means that it will show at the panel. Now this is what you are doing, the GDP and trade. If you didn't put that one, your GDP and trade will not appear. You click, do you want residue? Now this is output option. Do you want it in a new worksheet? Yes, I say I want it in the worksheet. I don't want it in that place again. Then residue, what do you want to do? Do you want the residue plot, the residual plot, standard residue? No, I just want normal probability plot, the graph. I say okay. You see now, see our result. Let's check our result. The result is out. Okay, the result is out. Result is out. Result, these are our result. Let's okay, these are results. Let's then so that we can see all our values. This result. This one you can extend it so that you can see your value very well. Okay, GDP and these are results. Okay, can you see now? No, in our regression, the summary output now. This regression. Why is it not coming out? Okay. Alright, this is regression statistics. We have a regression square, adjusted regression square, standard error, and observation. Observation is the number of the variable I observe. Now from this regression, I have a 0.1811, Then regression square, I have 0.03, and adjusted regression square, I have minus 0.04. Standard error, I have 72. Observation D is it now. That's the first table. This is summary now. My regression now is telling me that I have 18. By the time you multiply this one, because I need all this now, I need all this. Yes, I need that one. If I multiply this one with 100, I'll get 18% of variation, and 80% compared to 100 is very low, and that is why even the regression square, I have 3%, while this one is a adjusted regression square, I have negative value, and standard error has increased to 72. Therefore, it is the probability or the result here is not what I'm interested in. And you should remember that the more your variable, the less of the standard error. Therefore, because I just have 15, and that is why sometimes when they ask to collect the data from Federal Office of Statistics, maybe about 40 years, 50 years, so that the error will be minimal. Is that taken? Now this degree of freedom, this mean square error, F statistics, this is what we have, the coefficient of our variable that we use, and this are standard error, the T statistics, the P value, and all this P value is what we are interested in. This is a value. This is a value. Okay. Now you can see now the intercept, what we use as our this are regression now. Okay, let me come back to this are regression. Now the value that we see, the value here and significant. Look at the value and significant. See our F statistics, that's 0.444099. See, it's not even up to 1, and with the significant level of this 0.5, and our result is so significant if you have it as a p-value which is less than 0.5, and here we have 0.5, and our result will be 0.05. The maximum should be 0. That is 5 level of significance, and if it is more than 5%, if it is more than 5%, our result, it is not statistically significant. And now here I have 0.5. It means that this result, it is not statistically significant. The GDP and trade, they are not statistically significant. The increase in GDP does not have relationship with the trade, and that's what we can even see here from our p-value here. Look at our p-value. Look at our p-value here. P-value, see, that's 0.1, which is showing here. The p-value, this one, that is what is showing here. Look at this, 0.15, 0.51, A2. Likewise, what you have here, the significance of the relationship between your independent variable and dependent variable is this significant, and since it's greater than 0.05, it shows that there is no significant relationship between this value, because this is what we need. Look at our coefficient now. The standard error, look at it. Look at standard error of the intercept, which is our GD. Look at it, 65 points more higher. Look at our T statistics that's supposed to be in the positive, and this is minus 0.666. Now that's why, and this one is collaborating with the value of adjusted regression square that we have here and regression square, because even our regression is 18% variation, which is much more lesser than our expected value. And this are probability. From this probability curve, the normal probability curve of our GDP, that's it here. This is what we have now. That's it now. This look at it now. And if it is no, you know what you call probability curve, it's supposed to go, and for us to have a normal distribution, it's supposed to have a curve, normal distribution has a curve that we have. See how it move around. See, that's it. And our value for probability output, see our GDP and percentile. See how we have our GDP, our percentile and GDP, and that is what you can use your macro solace to do for this. Thank you.